Imagine that you have a situation and you can see that this situation could be related to unit rates or unit prices or rates, but you don't know how to organize the information to solve it. In this video, we're going to see how to solve problems with proportions. Okay, so to work on the problem, so I'm going to set an initial problem that in which you can use proportions, and then I'm going to show you the strategies that we're going to need to solve the problem. So my hint for you right now is that read the problem, read the information. Remember that every time you have a situation, it's important to read it well so you can understand what we're doing. Okay, so I hope you can see the problems. Okay, so here you have the problem, the situation. Remember to read it. And so we're going to solve the situation. And what is my first hint? What I think that it should be the first thing you need to do. The first thing you need to do when you're solving a problem with proportions is to identify what are the magnitudes or what are the things that you're measuring in a way that you can organize this information to find your proportion. So to sum up, find the magnitudes or the things that you're measuring. Let's see in the situation, what are we measuring? So as you can see here in the situation, we are measuring money. That is the price of the roses. And he's saying that he wants to buy 20 roses. So we also have number of roses. So I'm going to write my two magnitudes here. One, it will be number of roses, and the other will be price. The price is in dollars. Look at that, I'm putting first the number of roses because the number of roses, it's kind of the independent variable. Depending on how many roses I want to buy, I'm gonna have the price. So now we're going to use this information, organize it in kind of a table to answer the question. Look at that, it says that the florist sells a dozen of long stem red roses. Remember that a dozen means 12. So in this case, what we have is that for 12 roses, the price is 54.99. Okay? And now that you know for 12 you have 54.99, you need to be careful when you read the information, because maybe you feel that it's 1 dozen, but no, it should be 12 because we're talking about number of roses. And now we're going to continue our table. Look at that, it says that the man buy 20 roses for his wife, so 20 roses. And these 20 roses represents the price that we don't know. I'm going to put P to be the price. In this case, as we're using a problem in which we feel that this is related with proportions, with unit rate, because it's like the cost of roses and I want to know how many roses, what is the price of a lot of roses. So as you feel that this is this type of exercise, so you can say that we're talking about a proportions problem. So we need to find our proportion. So the next step is for you to organize the information in a proportion. This is an easy step if you organize properly the magnitudes. You will see. Look at how to do it. Look at that. What I'm going to do is just formulate my proportion by getting here the equal sign in between these two. Okay? So it's very straightforward. Now I'm going to solve the situation. Look at that, I can apply cross product. If you don't remember cross product, you can watch the other video of this pre-algebra course. And it's going to be 12p equals 20 times 54.99. Okay? Now I'm going to divide by 12. So I'm gonna get P equals 20 times 54.99 over 12. Okay, I'm going to simplify. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 20 divided by 10 divided by 2 is 5. And this could be divided by 3. 5, it will be 1. 2 left. 24, it will be 8. Point. And this is 3. So I got 5 times 18.33. So now I'm just going to multiply these numbers. 5 times 3, 15. 5 times 3, 15 and 1, 16. 5 times 8, 40 and 1, 41. 5 times 1, 5 and 4, 9. And I got my price. So the price of 20 roses is $91.65. And this is how you solve a problem with proportions. So what we did in this problem, first we identify the magnitudes, then we formulate or we organize our information in the table to formulate the proportion and solve the proportion, in this case by using cross product. So let me repeat again. Number 1, identify the magnitudes. Number 2, organize the information in kind of a table to get your proportion. And number 3, solve the proportion by cross product. And this is how you can solve problems with proportions. Now that you're ready to work with proportions, it's time to talk about when you have magnitudes. It means when you don't have only a straightforward problem with only 2 ratios, but when we can complete it with many ratios. But this is something for the next video. See you and have a nice day. Bye bye.